Good day, my friends. This is Roy. I'm sorry I can't be in class today. This is the assignment for the symposium. I call it The Human Face of God. I'm speaking to my friend. It goes like this. Bruce, my friend. I truly understand what you're saying. You've known Jesus from the Bible as the risen Christ, the Lord, the light of the world, the divine Son who stilled the sea, turned water into wine, and raised the dead. But may I show you something more? Something that may add another dimension to this Son of Man, Son of God idea. If we look a little deeper and lift our gaze a little higher and draw our heart a little closer, we see in this story a figure of great magnitude. Imagine this. Before the miracles, before the multitudes, before the Master of Galilee, there was a child, a lad, a boy in Nazareth, like any other boy, hair tousled by the desert wind, bare feet, dusty from playing in the streets, but eyes alight with wonder, curiosity. He skinned his knees. He missed his father. He asked hard questions, and he learned to pray. The Son of God became the Son of Man, not in disguise, but in full embrace. He didn't pretend to be human. He became human. He entered our world through the smallest door, like we all do, through birth, and grew day by day, thought by thought, into the full stature of both heaven and earth. He wasn't born with all the answers. He, like us, had to seek them. And in that seeking, he found God. And we must find God, not by divine knowing, but by human choosing, just as Jesus did. A book I've been reading called The Urantia Book says Jesus lived this earth life by faith, just such a faith as you may exercise in our life. My friend, that is what changed me. I once saw Jesus only as divine, distant, radiant, unreachable, but not now. Now I see a brother, one who walked my road, one who cried real tears, one who held his breath in awe under the stars and whispered, "Father, are you there?" And the Father answered, not in thunder, not in spectacle, but in the stillness of a growing soul. This is the Jesus who speaks to me now, the carpenter who shaped wood and his will, the eldest son who bore sorrow without bitterness, the seeker who became a guide. He didn't shortcut the journey. He sanctified it. And now, when I stumble, he understands. When I wonder, he remembers. When I love, it is his love moving through me. Because he lived the human life perfectly, I no longer have to fear mine. He showed us that to be human is not a flaw, not broken, but a beginning, a new beginning, a seed of the divine, walking and waiting to awaken to the little godling that's in me. He brought God down to man so that man might rise. He brought God down to me so that I might rise, not only to worship him, but to become like him. So, Bruce, my friend, think about this. What if you let the human Jesus walk alongside you today? What if his laughter is echoed in your joy? What if his courage breathes strength into your fears or your doubts? What if the very hand of God were the fingerprints of a man just like us? He is not less divine because he is human. He is more accessible, more wondrous, the perfect union of heaven and earth, man and God. And through him, we are no longer just believers. We are becomers, becoming godlings on the rise above. Because the kingdom of heaven is within you, he said. And then he went out and he proved it by living it. And if we look a little deeper and lift our gaze a little higher and draw our heart a little closer, we see in this story a figure of great magnitude.